And we're underway for main event action for the streets of Long Beach. Ron Wolf botches the start. Tyler Carlton alongside, and it's going to be a drag race now. And that run down towards the opening corner down at turn number 1 on the exit of Bridgestone. There is Carlton. He's pulled well clear of the rest of this field as we thunder down the main straightaway and into the opening corner. Does everybody make it through safe and sound? Looking like a very tame start into turn number 1. A bit of collisions at the back. DeCesare will be spun around, and the big pileups will come in the good old fountain section.
Oh no, that's a parking lot right there. I feel like we're back at Mount Panorama. My goodness, there's 10 cars stopped on the racetrack, nowhere to go for anybody. A couple people trying to spin back around, get it fixed up. A couple people still making contact coming out after they've completely cleared the incident. But that's, I guess that should have happened. There's another accident coming out of turn number 5. Somebody else around coming out of that corner that stopped in the middle of the racetrack. Luckily, everybody able to get through there, and we didn't get another parking lot.
This is working down through turn 1, and this is from the blimp camera. This is the only way we can show you everything that happened here. As this is into the fountain section. Watch as everything just Constantina's up, and it is on from there.
You know, I'm kind of jealous of a lot of these guys. Typically, you have to pay about $50, $60, $70 to park in downtown LA, but all these guys got to do it for free there, so I'm kind of jealous. Yeah, he just kind of... What in the world happened to Chris Bright? How did he end up there?
He just didn't brake.
Okay, yeah. He literally did not try to make the corner. So that's an interesting one from Chris Bright. Maybe not the strategy I'd employ, but hey.
Caution's
oh, wow,
out.
The caution comes out 15 seconds after it's able to. Goodness gracious.
And he created a big spread towards the tail of this field. As the rest of us get to racing action, we are back underway from the streets of Long Beach. Tyler Carlton trying to maintain that launch up the road. He's doing a good job so far, side by side for second. As once again, we drag race it out 2 by 2 like it's Noah's Ark down to turn 1.
And you can see that chrome machine to DeShaney. He's looking on the inside. How heavy does he break down into the corner? A little bit cleaner that time from DeShaney. He's not too bad, but a little bit of contact further back. Jason L goes head on to the inside wall. Not going to collect anybody else, it looks like. Everybody does a good job getting around him there on the outside. But now the rest of the field going through Fountain. And it looks like they're through there a little bit cleaner than last time. Doesn't look like there's any incidents, no parking lots, no free parking, and everybody gets through clean.
Because of how hard it is to establish a good drafting run down that main straightaway. It's why we haven't seen too many passes working onto the main straightaway. But Carlton a bit wide to the final corner, botches his line for the hairpin. Here comes DeShaney to the inside, goes for the over-under, and now DeShaney is looking to get to the point on Carlton as we work back down the front straightaway.
Yeah, they're side by side coming to the front stretch down into Bridgestone and then down into turn 2. They're going to be side by side all the way down this straightaway. Who's going to outbreak who going down into turn number 2? I got to think it's going to be Matthew DeShaney's, but he doesn't have that preferred line going down in the corner. Can he do the same thing Wolf did last lap to hold on to the position? Looks like he dives it in deep and he beats the apex on the outside. Matthew DeShaney's with a power move around the outside of Carlton for the race lead. Going down into Firestone, now into Indy left, but he's on that outside. Can he hold it around the outside the entirety of the corner so he can get the inside of the last hairpin? Just doesn't look like he's able to do it as Bruzy cuts him off, but it looks like he's kind of going for the undercut coming out of the corner. Might get a little bit of a tail slap there from the driver in front. That's Bruzy and P10, and he's just going to have to tuck back in line and get the draft down the main straight.
Give him credit, though. He really tried to make that work, and he's close enough. He could have a look here into turn 2 at Toyota. We'll see what Bruzy does. Bruzy can see it coming. He goes defensive. Whoa, boy! And Clank's not having it. Trying to get to the inside. There's no room. And Bruzy in too deep into the wall. He's going to take Clank with him. They both spin it around. The ceiling gets checked up. And now the entire pack getting botched up. Bruzy is well through now.
Too heavy of a advantage, it looks like, for most of them. But here comes Clank coming out of pit road right now. And it actually looks like LeBlanc did not get that penalty. I still see him on the racetrack. Oh, that's a terrible, terrible accident for Adam Klein as somebody's coming out of the pit road. Just nowhere to go at that point. He's taking that corner like there was going to be nobody there. But unfortunately, Backer was coming out of pit road, and he just squeezed him at the outside wall, and Adam Klein is the one that gets the worst end of it. Yeah, but I do think he pitted around, what was it, the 27-minute mark, I believe, which would have made it about halfway.
Yeah, that'd be lap 17.
That's really, really tight in terms of making it. I mean,
we thought.
Nah, yeah. I was about to say that's gonna be close. Unfortunate for Ronenberg having to give away the race lead like this, but I mean, credit to Giovanni Romano coming from the back of the pack again. Strategy call. I mean, got lucky. I mean, I've never seen a caution 15 seconds into the caution period, but Romano took advantage of it whenever a lot of other guys didn't. Knew, hey, if I'd make this, I can just do it one stop from here on out. And everybody else is going to have to do it too. And it looks like it's just going to work out for Giovanni Romano. Again, like I said, he's the strategy king of the beer league.
LeBlanc has also only made one stop so far this race. Battles on for 8th. Brooks Clayton trying to keep Corey Barrett at bay as we thunder our way up and around in towards Seaside Way. It looks like Jason L may have had it coming together with Darren Bye. We'll get to that in just a moment as we've got a big battle on our hands towards Firestone.
Yeah, that battle you were talking about was right in front of the battle for P3, but man, we've got a hell of a battle for P8 right here as Barrett, Clayton, and Freed and Wolf are all under a blanket. Oh my goodness, Brooks Clayton goes heavy into the outside wall, going through Firestone turn. Didn't even come close to making that corner. He was so late on the brakes. I think the darkness might have caught him out there a little bit, but we're looking back.
And he will take the race win yet again on a strategy call, pitted under the safety car, and because of that, he'll be able to stretch the fuel out on a two-stopper, comes home. Giovanni Romano will win the Backyard Back on the streets of Long Beach. I don't think anybody's going to be close enough. Josh Freed is 1.3 seconds behind. Could see a last-minute dive on Freed, though, as Ron Wolf is looking to make that dive in for the 8th spot. They're going to Constantine it up in the final corner. And, whoa, big accordion effect on the exit, and now it's all a drag race. LeBlanc picks up 1. He'll pick up 2 as Brian LeBlanc will go through and he'll score 8th at the line. We may very well have a couple drivers. They are out of fuel. Josh Freed coasting through, and he'll just manage to get 11th place as he'll coast across start finish.